Oh, sell 3 items to a fish. Fence. Uh, hey, Hathaway, how you doing, man? Oh, turn that down. And Speedy, welcome back. How are you guys doing tonight? Where am I on the map right now? Oh, yeah, I was all the way over here. Hathaway, congratulations. Now, obviously, not don't give a full name, but what did they decide to name the little girl? Remy? Am I pronouncing that correctly? Remy? That's a very nice name. Um, who would I want to play as Arthur Morgan? I think I would like to have like an unknown person play Arthur Morgan. Um, I know that what's his name, Henry Cavill, has been pushing for it. And I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, if he would end up uh, in the role of Arthur Morgan or something, I wouldn't be mad at it.
What can I do for
I would, however, I would rather have an unknown person in the role. Sometimes having that star power. I thought I felt a rumble. There we go. I think that having somebody with some star power in history also has a little extra baggage. When it comes to a role, it kind of gets harder to see them as a different character. It's like typecasting in your head. Yeah, but I mean, like I said, I wouldn't be mad if I saw Henry Cavill in the role, but I would rather have somebody unknown have their big break through something like that. Jensen Ackles as Arthur Morgan. Jensen Ackles. I mean, he's definitely got the versatility down. He's an excellent actor. Most people just think of him as Jack Black as Pearson. Oh, dude, I think if he'd be willing to shave off his hair, like, that would actually be pretty much spot on casting. I don't think he would be opposed to shaving his head for a role. Like on a Jack Black video that I made, I actually I started out the video with him showing him shaving his head. So yeah, I'd be willing to bet he'd be willing to shave his head for the role. Somebody asked who I'm making tonight. I'm not quite sure yet. That's why I'm wandering around and knocking out some challenges here. Kind of figuring out who I should make. I have like a list of like 70 characters. I keep thinking I'm gonna get it narrowed down, but then then I end up adding like 5 more. The outfit is for a character I just made, whatever, yesterday, 2 days ago. If you can figure it out, fantastic.
Oh, good God!
Yep, somebody's upset.
Whoa,
Is that a player being a jerk, or is that... Yeah, it's a player being a jerk. Alright. Not really worried about that. Although I do think I'm in offensive mode. There we go. Who's a massive fan of Red Dead 2? Is that Jensen Ackles or Henry Cavill? For 2 weeks. Oh, dude, that sucks. Well, the Halloween event is still going on, so I mean, if you're able to get on, go ahead and do it. Just keep in mind, like, if you've been playing this game, it's the same Halloween pass that they've had for like the past 2 years. So, I mean, except for like whatever kind of matches they've had, you're not really missing out on much.
Well then, have a look.
Oh, Jack Black? Yeah, Jack Black is huge into Red Dead. He even, if I remember right, he has like a saddle that he sits on while he's playing the game.
Take your time with that.
Let's see. I'm digging back into some of my earlier, some of the earlier requests here. There's some pages I've had open for like months and months.
If you have questions about anything, let me know.
Oh. Well, there you go. Yeah, that's the important thing. The vest that my character's wearing right now is actually a limited time thing. So I'm sure that when I release the character, people are going to be asking, "Where did you get that vest?"
Anything interesting?
Unfortunately, I don't remember. I just know it was a limited time thing. Actually, I'm gonna go to the
All right then.
changing room.
No one's got better prices than I do.
That's what they all say. Where's the... Oh yeah, right here. I always want to know something funny. Yeah, no. Supernatural is fantastic. I do think that you can basically stop watching Supernatural after season 5. Like they built up a story until the end of season 5, and then after that the network kind of screwed over the series a bit. It's like they didn't want to commit to another long storyline or whatever in case the popularity waned. So they only did it like 1 season or 2 seasons, or 3 seasons. It eventually went for like what, 15 seasons or something like that. But they weren't able to build a story like they were with the first 5 seasons, so it really hindered their ability to tell a story there. Okay. Alright. Well, I mean, you found me one way or another. I have geez, I want to say probably like 600 Red Dead videos. Just the Red Dead videos alone. You know, not including the Grand Theft Auto and the Cyberpunk, the random videos I've put up as well. So, is there another series that I was making characters for a bit? The Free Guy creation? Yeah, that one, I don't know. I tried my best. Um, oh yeah, Saints Row. Saints Row, thank you. How could I forget Saints Row? That's the best one. Like, it's the best character creation, but unfortunately, like, nobody ever watches those videos because nobody's playing the game. Okay, anyway, Ryan Reynolds is awesome. Yeah. He is objectively an attractive man. How about that? Yeah, I like the TikTok videos. Like there were TikTok videos where basically everybody was just going off on being attracted to Ryan Reynolds, and then like Ryan Reynolds finally got on TikTok and he made kind of like a bit of a response video to those videos. It's funny stuff. It's good stuff. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. All right, let's start with. I think I'm gonna try making Raiden from Metal Gear Solid. This somebody suggested this like probably like half a year ago, if not longer. I've already made a couple of Metal Gear Solid videos, so why not? It would be nice if that other one worked. Didn't have so much texture on it. Like this one would be great if it didn't seem like if it didn't have that quilted pattern. No. Gotta get him some good pants here. Yeah, maybe. Hey, Boomstick. No, I haven't. It's something that I'm tweaking on. It probably won't be up until like early December. I already have characters uploaded and scheduled to be released through pretty much all of November. So, and for December, I'm trying to during November I'm going to be trying to make a video, like another music video using Red Dead footage. think I'll probably stick with that one. Yeah, I mean the video that I'll be making is gonna be like based off of a song that's probably from the 90s, maybe 80s.
How do you do?
So Timothy Chalamet's Willy Wonka before the movie comes out in December. I actually I was working on a character. I can't remember who it was now. But he reminded me, like, the way he turned out looked a bit like Timothy Chalamet. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll make some adjustments and release him as such. I don't know. I'm not paying much attention to celebrities nowadays. Like how popular is Timothy Chalamet? Like I think he's in Dune. Am I right on that? Oh, where's the closest fence? He has a good fan base. Okay. Oh yeah, there's a fence like right outside of Valentine. No, not Valentine, Rhodes. Now I'm thinking of Rhodes. That's not it, right there. Yeah, no, like I said, I know he's in Dune and this movie, but I don't know of anything else that he's been in because I'm not really following him. Giddy up, horse. There it is. Oh, a haircut. Well, no, I think I can... One of the hairstyles should be fine. Berzelmayer? How do you pronounce that? Berzelmayr? Hello regardless, but I have no idea how to pronounce that name. Interstellar? Okay, I haven't seen Interstellar either. Really well, people are excited for part 2. Okay.
If I hear that damn Clementine song again.
Berzelmayer. Okay. Alright, well, welcome, Berzelmayer. How you doing? Well, for me it's Friday yet. I don't know, maybe it's Saturday morning for you. Or Friday afternoon yet, depending on where you are.
Why, hello. Lovely to see you.
Did you see the first part of Dune, or? Because I have not seen Dune or Interstellar. 725 for you. Okay. Have you ever seen the Dune movie that was made like, oh, what am I doing? I came here to go to the fence, and then I completely forget about going to the fence. Okay. Did you ever see the Dune movie that came out, like, whatever, decades ago? I don't remember if it was the 60s or 70s.
Got anything good for me by any chance?
All right, what do you have for me?
Sell all the teeth.
Fine, I'll have it.
Alright, what did you think of that, that version?
Take care.
Where's my horse? Hiding in the trees. $84. Alright. So what is the basic concept of the movie? Because from like from what little I know about it, it's basically about some, I don't know, medicine, drug, food. I don't know. It's called Spice, and it's a desert planet. And this spice is like more valuable than really anything else in existence. Okay. Alright, so what's, sorry, had to yawn. So what's the, I don't know, I guess what's the appeal of the, like, the science fiction drug cartel story? Or, yeah, I guess drug cartel is probably about the best way to describe it. Alright, let's see. Hair. I've really gotta, like, make a different character. If no other reason than just so I don't have to constantly get rid of all this stuff every single time I make a new character. Okay, what other sci-fi do you like? And here's a question. So, if there's a series that ventures into sci-fi, then do you tend to enjoy Do you enjoy that portion of it, or do you go in and watch the rest of the series? So, like for example, um, like uh, like Friday the 13th, right? The vast majority of the series takes place in Crystal Lake. There was that one episode or that one movie that went into Manhattan, but like Jason X is actually like a sci-fi one. It happens like thousands of years in the future or hundreds of years in the future. Mostly on a spaceship. So I mean, do you enjoy that one? Or I think another one is Leprechaun in Space. Like it's generally not a sci-fi series, but there's an episode that is sci-fi or a movie that is sci-fi in the franchise. Okay. So what about sorry, yawning again. What about Farscape? Farscape is a series from about, roughly 20 years ago now. Even making his face as smooth as possible with those huge eyeballs still looks very unsettling. Pull those bad boys in. There you go, Planet of the Apes. Those are good. You heard about the new one that's coming out, right? Yeah, okay. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. With that one, it seems like they've gone full circle. So, like, the first Planet of the Apes movie, like the original, old school Planet of the Apes movie, the apes had risen up. God, I'm just tired tonight. Like the apes had basically risen up, taken over the planet, and humans had essentially lost brain function and couldn't speak. They had been reduced to animals, for all intents and purposes, and that's how this one seems to go. I know the last Planet of the Apes movie, like, there was a disease that was spreading through the humans that was removing their ability to to speak, to have higher thought processes. And this one seems as is the obvious, next step in that. Didn't remind me if I'm correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't Caesar from the previous, or was it Roman? I want to say his name was Caesar. From the previous movies, didn't he die, or wasn't he killed? Yeah. Okay. Um. I assume you've seen the trailer for the new movie coming out, right? Strong heritage. I think if anybody was gonna work for this one, it would be him. His chin's still too big. Who has a pointier chin? This probably won't work, but I'm still gonna check it out. Yeah. Oh, it's not his eyebrows, his eyes. He looks a little stoned. I think that's something I keep forgetting. There we go. Yeah, this heritage definitely doesn't work. I'm kind of thinking that this won't be possible. It won't be possible to make this character. At least not as at least not using the male character settings. Like there is this is about this I think this is probably the closest one there is. And there's still a whole lot that just doesn't work. I mean, I can kind of make it work, but it's still not going to. It's still not going to be a good match. And no. Pull it in a bit. And this is the plucked eyebrows? I mean, that's probably the closest. Yeah, I just don't feel it really looks anything like him. Doop doop doop. Bring that brow in a little bit. Or a whole lot of bit, because that's making him look like a Neanderthal. I'm back. Alright, welcome back, Hathaway. Yeah, unfortunately, I just don't think that this one really works on, like, really any level. going to make for GTA 6 when it releases? I mean, I don't even know if GTA 6 has a character creation. Like, I mean, if they do, I'm sure I'll be picking it up right away, hoping that their character creation system is a lot better than GTA 5. Because, I mean, GTA 5's character creation just really sucks. It's really hard to do them at all with any kind of accuracy. Most of the time I just end up lucking upon characters that I've been making. I mean, I'd like to think that they would too, but I mean, GTA Online as it is has been very profitable for them. So I guess we'll see. But if they do, then, you know, chances are I'll dig into my my catalog of characters, see who's been really popular, and start off by making them. I mean, obviously, like John Wick would be one of them. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter which franchise I've made characters for. John Wick has always been like very popular. I don't know. Let me look in the ones I've created here. Oh, which one is he? I don't know how popular he'll be by the time GTA 6 is out, but Thomas Shelby looks like he'd be a very popular one. Like almost anybody from Peaky Blinders has been really popular. I do Call of Duty. Do a GTI Online 2. Yeah, I'm sure they will do a GTI Online 2 at some point, but I mean, are they okay? So I don't really know anything about Call of Duty. So are they leaving the like Warzone up and also having Warzone 2, or how are they running that? I don't know. It would be nice if they would let us get out of the realm of reality for the next GTA game. So like Saints Row, for example. Like you can make so many different characters. Uh, you know, there's an option to have like candy corn teeth, for crying out loud. Um, so I mean, if we're able to like truly release some creativity for our characters, like I made a really good looking like gray alien, you know, for Saints Row. If we can actually do stuff like that, that would be fantastic. Second one release, but that was because yeah, and that's just it. Is that I'm sure that once you know, there'll be what's the word, weaning period where it's not like they're just gonna release GTA 6 and then shut down GTA Online. I'm sure there'll be a time period where, you know, they might give you the option to import your character. I kind of doubt it, considering how much of an upgrade it would be. But you know, I'd be willing to bet that Rockstar will give some kind of reward or reimbursement program for those that have like GTA Online accounts before they shut it off. You know, I don't know if that would be like free weapons, free money, something just to stay in people's good graces. But if they don't, then I mean, they can definitely expect a backlash from a very loud customer base. Yeah, I just don't feel like this really looks like the character at all. Not on PS5. Being a massive update that close better graphics. Yeah, see, I don't. So GTA 6, I would assume that if they make a GTA Online, uh, like a GTA Online 2, that's going to take place in whatever city has been created for that game. So I don't I don't foresee them like being able to merge the two cities in any way, or even the two characters, because keep in mind GTA Online, um despite how good it looks right now, it is running off of like not just last gen but two generations ago. That's the equipment it's originally running off of. Like it came out for the PS3 and the 360. And yeah, they updated graphics and everything for it for PS4 and Xbox One, but it's still a whatever. Like by the time GTA 6 comes out, it'll be like a 13-year-old game. Um, no, that would be nice, but um, yeah, I don't know. I just um, I don't see them. I don't see them continuing to use this map or these, even with updated graphics. I don't see them using this map as something just to upgrade with GT or PS5, Xbox X level graphics. I think that they're gonna start fresh. They're gonna have a whole new city. I'm trying to remember what exactly I've heard. Uh, whether it was with Assassin's Creed or whether it's GTA stuff. Yeah, but here's the thing though, is that like I've I've been playing games and stuff long enough that like there's always rumors, there's always fan ideas and whatnot. Until it's something that's officially from the creators, like I take it with a grain of salt. I know that they've said that GTA 6 is going to be like 3 times the size of GTA 5, if I remember correctly. Um, and I mean, that makes sense. I mean, that's what they've basically done with every GTA game. Um, like San Andreas was what, like 2-3 times the size of GTA Vice City, GTA 3. So So I mean, they've continued to make it bigger and bigger, which is great for like an online community, but definitely gives it a lot of places to explore, lots of nooks and crannies, and makes it more of like a actual living, breathing city. But at the same time, it would be a lot of extra work for something that I don't think would have the payoff that they would want. Especially if there's multiple maps. Like, if they're going to make that as part of GTA Online 2, like, there's going to be... Shut down GTA and start fresh. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely what they're going to end up doing eventually. It's just, I mean, people will have moved on from the game. That's simply how it works. It's the same reason they don't make, PS3 games or Nintendo cartridges anymore for the original, like, Nintendo or Super Nintendo or whatever. People have moved on from those systems. I think there'll be multiple cities on an airport system. Okay. Well, I mean, there's an airport in GTA 5. So I don't know what you mean by airport system. But I mean, even if there are multiple cities, that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be like cities that we've seen in the past. And even if it is, then, like, do you know what era GTA 6 is supposed to be taking place in? Because, like, Vice City was taking place in the in the 80s. GTA San Andreas was taking place during the 90s. GTA 4, I think, was taking place in the early 2000s. Travel anytime, not just for a mission. Okay. Taking place the year it releases. Okay, so if it's taking place in like 2024, 2025, yeah, they would like think of how much, like, I don't know how much your hometown has changed, but I know my hometown from when I was a kid, it's changed a lot. So I mean, even if they went back to using assets of like GTA Vice City, like, there's a lot of the city that they would have to change and update, making it, for the most part, it would make it like almost like a completely different city. So I mean, they might as well start from scratch. I mean, they could use some of the same road names and whatnot, but like, buildings get torn down, new businesses get created. There's very few places that would be around from whatever the 80s to today. Go from... Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. I personally doubt that's what's going to happen. I think that's fan theories that are getting in the way. I mean, it's just like I mean, Red Dead Redemption is a great example of this. There were these things that were happening with Red Dead Redemption before they ported it, and people are like, "Oh, is it a remaster? Is it a remake? How much are they going to update it?" All this other stuff, and theories were just flying around like crazy, and then it ends up just being a simple port. Like, I know, I get it with the airport thing, but, and I'm not saying that there won't be something where it's, where there's going to be like airport travel, but that's, I mean, it's a very little thing to be hanging your hat on, I think. Like, it can be an airport, but I mean, it can be something as simple as like, an airport, whatever, you take a flight to a different city, but whatever mission is happening in that city, it's literally just like within a building. So I mean, there wouldn't even need to be an actual city. that is built around it. It's just like, okay, um, I don't know. And I know that there's examples of this from past GTA games, like the plane is in flight and they talk about the heist or whatever, and then it's just basically like, narration over a black screen, and then like you're entering a building, and that's when the heist takes place. You know, I mean, it could be. I'm basically trying to like get people's get people's expectations tempered, so they don't just start going like flying wild with their hopes and dreams like they did with Red Dead Redemption. Because I'll be honest, man, that one still stings. That one still hurts. Like, I would have, even if it was just a remaster or remaster. Like, it's the exact same game, but modern day graphics. I would have bought it in a heartbeat. But I have no use for a simple port of the game. I still have my PS3. I still have that game. I have the Undead or Game of the Year edition with Undead Nightmare included. Like I yeah. So, Flintbark, hello and welcome. I try to. Yeah. But I don't think this one's really turning out. I think that okay, thanks dude. I appreciate it. Yeah, I think really the only way, like decent way to make this character would actually be to have it be a female through the female character creation system. I mean, the character is not female, but like the characteristics and everything are just there's no good male options to make him. Same thing with like I've been thinking of trying to make a Prince character for Red Dead, like the singer Prince, but like there's like with whatever with the Prince use makeup. I mean just that's as simple as it comes down to, and without the makeup, like they're just a male character just doesn't work. Sorry, Hathaway, you were saying he does, and he does pretty well? Hathaway, what are you talking about there exactly? Flintbark, somebody else has asked about the Billy Hargrove from Stranger Things in the past also. It's just not possible. At least it's not possible for me. I've tried to make him in the past. Oh, me making characters, yeah. I mean, they're not all great. There's, I would say, out of all of them that I've made, um, there's probably only like a few dozen of them that I actually think turned out really well. And this is out of the hundreds and hundreds that I've made. So, Paul McCartney, I made Paul McCartney. I made him, I want to say from his... Oh, yeah, that was from the... I don't know how old he was at the time, but it was in the 80s. He did a video with Michael Jackson called Say, Say, Say. That was what I modeled him after. They can't... They're not all modeled after how they looked like in the Beatles, because... once again, the options just aren't there to make them all look a certain way. That was another thing I liked about the Saints Row character creation, because, like, there isn't a heritage. There's different parts, and you can mix and match the parts any way that you liked. Can Desser Montgomery work? Is that the actor who played Billy? Steampunk style character. Like just a generic steampunk character? Yeah, see, I don't know anything else that he's been in, so I don't even know. Like, I mean, Billy Hargrove is the one that, like, everybody wants to see him as, and just, it's not there. Steampunk character. Like, aside from, yeah, that's just it. I was gonna say, like, I don't know. I mean, that's gonna be more of an outfit tutorial than a character tutorial. Oh, okay. Um, I don't know. It's always weird to make outfit tutorials to me. It's because it's like, I mean, first of all, like anybody could put together these things. I mean, the only outfit tutorial I think I did really well on was the Negan outfit, because like everybody was using this one coat style, and I was like, well, just use this shirt, use this vest, and instead of the coat, and it looks much better. But like, I don't know. I like certain things. I just feel it's like personal taste. Like what I think of would work really well for like a steampunk look. You know, you might disagree on. You might think that no, this I think would actually be more steampunk or look better or what have you. Um, so I don't know. Outfit tutorials are a weird thing. Steve Harrington. Did I make a Steve Harrington? I want to say I made a Steve Harrington. I could be wrong. I've made the better part of 1,000 videos, like between all the different games that I've made characters for. Sorry, I'm looking up something here. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Alright. Hopper or Dustin? I've definitely made Dustin. Or, Hopper. Eddie is another one that just isn't possible. Mostly because of the hairstyle. Like the features can look dead on correct, but without the proper hairstyle, it doesn't look like him. It doesn't work. As far as Dustin, I don't make kids. Again, it just never looks right. Like whatever, Steve and Eddie, they're older teens. In real life, they are in their like early 20s. So I mean, that's doable. But somebody that's genuinely a kid, like Dustin, it wouldn't look right. And Jack Torrance from The Shining, I actually have made him already. Which I mean, it looked okay, but meh. Um, I tried remaking Jack Nicholson as the Joker from Batman, the '89 Batman movie. Um, I think that looked. I feel like it in part it looked more like Jack Nicholson. Like if you're gonna make Jack Torrance, which now is just like in hindsight, I'm just thinking it's funny because it's like his real name is Jack Nicholson. He played Jack Torrance from The Shining, which is the character's name, so it's not like they changed it to Nicholson's first name. But then there's um, Jack Napier for the Joker, which the Joker actually in the comics doesn't have a name. So Jack Napier was a name they created for that movie. They gave the Joker a backstory. It's just funny they chose Jack as well again. But I mean, Jack. The thing with comics is like they tend to lean into the wording or the names of stuff. So like Dr. Otto Octavius became Doc Ock. You know, Jack is like one of the is like Jack Queen King. It's a playing card. Joker is also a playing card. It kind of makes sense. I just think it's funny that they decided to go with whatever. The guy's name was already Jack. Maybe Candyman. I want to say I made him. If I haven't made him, then it was somebody that I tried but couldn't for whatever reason. Also, when it comes to horror characters, that is something I try to keep to being like a Halloween thing. Because it's like a full month of horror characters then. I mean, I feel like this kind of works better, but... Oops. Jaw. I mean, if I was... I don't know, this one kind of works. Definitely works better than the heritage I was using. Let's have it as such. Oh, don't look down, man. I'm trying to do this. Yeah, it's just not cooperating. Robert McCall? Is that Denzel Washington's character? I know I haven't made him yet. If I was gonna make Denzel Washington, it would be from Magnificent Seven. Yeah, no, I haven't made him from Equalizer, and I haven't made him from Magnificent Seven either. That's one character that I keep forgetting that I want to make. I'm gonna put up on one of my tabs here, actually, because I keep wanting to make him and I keep forgetting to make him, or at least try. There we go. Got him in a tab. I'm having second thoughts on this suit, or the vest for for this character, but there isn't a lot of options for look to wear in the creation system. All right. Yeah. I don't like that little bump in his nose. For the character, at least. Hathaway, you haven't been watching my videos at all, have you, man? That's disappointing. That's a little heartbreaking right there, that question. Wi-Fi for a while. Well, I mean, I made them longer than 2 weeks ago. Made both of them, actually, longer than 2 weeks ago. Loki's been up there since, like, season 1. Excuses, excuses. No, I got you, man. No, I have made both of those characters, actually, though. So I made both Loki and Sylvie from season 1. I did try and make Jonathan Majors when Ant-Man came out. I personally don't think it turned out that great, but It is what it is. And what the first? Let's see, Halloween. The last either Tuesday or Saturday before October, I released Mobius. So like a month ago. No, Hathaway, you've told me about your schedule, man. It's insane. You know, I'm surprised honestly that you're able to hang out with me here as long as you have, with everything you have going on. So, but that said, I think I am going to call it. I think that this is as close as I'm going to be able to get using a male character creation. So I am going to call it a night here. Hathaway, dude, thank you for hanging out. Excuse me. Speedy, if you show up and watch this later on, thanks for hanging out for a bit as well. There are a couple of other people who I know I'm gonna be. I've already forgotten what your names are. I do apologize. I know one started with a B and the other one started like Fitzbark or something like that. Guys, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for watching. Yeah. Usually on here every Friday, around this time being like 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. Bertzmeyer, yes, Bertzmeyer. Dude, I know I'm already butchering your name. I do apologize. But hey, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting. You know, even if the majority of the time you were staying silent, that's fine. Appreciate it still. You guys all have a good night, and hope to catch you next time. All right, see ya.